Hi, my name is Matt Carolyn, and welcome to our July edition of Puck Online, bringing you a quick summary of all the major news and events for the public cloud space. Every month we will come to you online in video, podcast and blog form, as well as an in-person event every quarter in Vancouver, Canada. Today I'm broadcasting at Stanley Park on the very edge out near Lionsgate Bridge. Ton of new cloud news to get covered through this month, so let's get into it. So in general news, Apple has joined the Cloud Native Computing Foundation, CNCF, to help improve cloud services across the industry. Nutanix is predicting that hybrid cloud in the manufacturing sector will increase to 45% from 19% in 2 years. This next story is similar to the data leak stories popping up every week recently about personal data being leaked by human error, storing data in object storage buckets that have been made public. However, this has a slight different twist. Over 40,000 Kubernetes and Docker containers can be found online exposing personal data, many of which are hosted on Amazon, according to the security company Unit 42, who was able to find around 20,000 Kubernetes and 23,000 Docker containers in China, Germany, Hong Kong, Ireland, Singapore and the United States by using simple search terms. Using search engine Shodan, Unit 42 extended its research and discovered that a number of sites were exposing personal information. China has revealed a cloud technology platform designed for commercial space industry. The Chinese Academia of Sciences, CAS, launched its Space Cloud Cubic platform earlier this week, which has 6 functions: cloud measurement and cloud control, cloud management, cloud communication, cloud storage, cloud computing, and cloud services. It's hoped that it will bring aerospace technologies to life in the space industry. In IBM Cloud news, IBM and Wimbledon Championship will be teaming up this year for Wimbledon to track and analyze artificial intelligence and big data from the players on its cloud platform. The European Commission has approved a $34 billion deal with IBM and Red Hat, enabling them to become the largest hybrid cloud provider. In AWS news, AWS had their security conference, Reinforce, in the last week of June in Boston. It was their first of which I think there will be an annual event of. I was there and covered this live on site, and you can find a quick video and podcast of this on our channel, which focuses just on the event. Amazon is to create 2,000 jobs in the UK. The jobs will range from cloud computing, data science, machine learning, and software development. This latest round of jobs follows on from 2,500 added to the UK last year and 5,000 back in 2017 when it opened a new office. AWS released a great little YouTube video showing off what the hardware of their on-premise solution for hybrid cloud called Outpost actually looks like. This is what they will deliver to you if you use it. Check it out on the short video link below. AWS is turning to automated reasoning as its secret weapon to boost cloud security. Using algorithmic techniques, it identifies mathematical proofs of correctness for highly complex systems. This approach will help the company to understand the system completely, rather than letting people coming in and trying to understand it after the fact. AWS has brokered a deal with the Commonwealth of Australia, which will see the government accessing its cloud services. According to Stuart Robert, Minister of the Government Services, the deal with AWS will bring more savings to taxpayers and the government. This latest news following that of AWS receiving the green light in January from the Australian Cyber Security Centre, ASCS, permitting the cloud provider to store highly sensitive information in the Sydney region. So CEO of AWS, Andy Jassy, had a few comments during June. He wants the federal regulations to clarify how facial recognition technology should and shouldn't be used. Also, he spoke out about fellow cloud competitors Microsoft and Oracle, claiming they are constantly auditing people. Andy's comments come at a time when AWS is battling with Microsoft to secure a $10 billion cloud services contract with the US Department of Defense. Known as the Joint Enterprise Defense Infrastructure, short JEDI, the Pentagon remains firm on its decision to reject Oracle's bid for the $10 billion JEDI cloud contract, claiming that the software company is not in the same class as Amazon and Microsoft. This was following the legal challenge that Oracle made. AWS has rolled out Control Tower and Security Hub, two services that promise to protect businesses' cloud workloads from hackers. The Control Tower is a service that reduces the risk of human error, which in turn lowers the potential for weakness to enter the environment. The Security Hub pulls information from other security services on AWS and third-party security software that companies are running, which eases the investigation of potential threats. AWS has also launched its VPC traffic monitoring tool, which is designed to allow users to monitor traffic in the private cloud so they can ward off potential attacks. In the Microsoft Azure space, Microsoft has taken the top spot within the cloud software market, with revenues projected to reach $100 billion this quarter, according to market research firm Synergy. And the Windows Terminal preview is now in the Microsoft Store. The Windows Terminal is the new powerful open source terminal application that was announced at Build 2019. Its main features include multiple tabs, Unicode and UTF-8 character support, a GPU accelerated text rendering engine, and custom themes, styles and configurations. Microsoft also announced the preview of Microsoft Azure Bastion, so there's no more need for a jump server or a jump box VM on Azure to open up an RDP and SSH securely to your Azure workloads. Azure Bastion is a new managed PaaS service that provides seamless RDP and SSH connectivity to your virtual machines over the SSL. This is completed without any exposure of the public IP addresses of your virtual machines. Azure Bastion provisions directly in your Azure Virtual Network, providing Bastion host or jump server as a service and integrated connectivity to all virtual machines in your virtual networking using RDP or SSH directly from your browser and Azure portal experience. This can be executed with just 2 clicks and without the need to worry about managing network security policies. And the use of Linux on Microsoft Azure has surpassed that of Windows, with 2017 figures suggesting that Linux has 68% of the market. Microsoft is increasing cloud storage security to its OneDrive platform with a new feature called the Personal Vault, which is designed to provide a secure space for important data. Microsoft has prohibited its staff from using Google Cloud, Slack, and even its own GitHub Cloud, claiming they don't provide enough security for Microsoft IP intellectual property. Microsoft has launched its cloud services in the Middle East, becoming the first of the major cloud providers to do so. Microsoft has also launched its Intelligent Cloud Hub program in collaboration with 10 higher education institutes in India in a bid to boost the future of tomorrow. And Microsoft revealed a preview of its Project xCloud, a game streaming service, as the battle between fellow competitor Google heats up. In GCP news, Google Cloud is considering prospects for an expansion of 2 data centers, one in Europe and North America, in a bid to provide users with access to Oracle's database software. The 2 data centers in Frankfurt and Virginia will mean that Oracle database customers will benefit from the Google Cloud platform by using artificial intelligence and machine learning to solve problems. And Google is investing $600 million into a new data center in Nevada with the aim of increasing its cloud presence in the region. In local Canadian news, Google is to double the size of its Kitchener-Waterloo engineering office. Canada was one of the first international operations for Google, which opened an office in Toronto in 2002. At the time, its current office, opened in 2017, was the second largest engineering office outside of Google's headquarters in Mountain View, California, with 185,000 square feet of space. Google will reportedly retain all of that and add another 300,000 square feet in the new building. At the end of June, Google announced that Chronicle, Alphabet's enterprise security company born in the ex-Moonshot factory, is joining Google Cloud. And Google and Salesforce are betting big on big data, with lots of acquisitions happening. Salesforce is betting big with a $15.3 billion Tableau buy. Salesforce deal comes just days after Google bought big data analytics company Looker for $2.6 billion, which surpasses the $5.9 billion that Salesforce paid to buy US software maker MullSoft in 2018. Google Cloud Partners program was launched as well in June, which is designed to make it simpler for partners to work with the organization. It will have 16 partner programs with the aim of boosting the company's partner environment. And GCP has introduced its deep learning containers into beta, which is designed to test applications and services that use machine learning. Google Cloud appears to have resolved the issue that was affecting their network across a number of popular apps and services in eastern United States. On Sunday, the company released a statement which read that multiple services in Google Cloud, G Suite, and YouTube were affected. Other services that were impacted included Gmail, Discord, and non-Google property but running on GCP Snapchat. The company has said that it will conduct an internal investigation into what caused the problem to make improvements. And then later in June, Google's cloud services again saw more disruption, but this time it was with their calendar app after users were faced with another outage there. And Google is turning to India to grow its marketing team in a bid to boost its cloud presence and to keep up with Microsoft and Amazon, who have already established themselves in the country. And in the Oracle Cloud space, Oracle opened its first data center in South Korea. This is one of 19 data centers the software company is planning to establish worldwide, with those in Mumbai and Sydney expected to open by the end of this year. Oracle is improving its startup program in a bid to attract and engage with technology entrepreneurs of tomorrow. Oracle's fourth quarter earnings also beat Wall Street's expectations, which is great with all the negative stories around their cloud space. So that's all we have for this month. Did get through a lot there. For all items we're hosting like meetups, vodcasts, podcasts, and blogs, see publiccloud.ninja. If you missed it, check out the channel for our special cast last month covering the AWS Reinforced Security Conference. Upcoming cloud-related events in Vancouver, the next event will be in September, so keep an eye on meetup.com/publiccloud and become a member so you get notified once the details go live. So this episode was made possible by Scalar Decisions, a leading Canadian IT solution provider focused on security, infrastructure, and cloud. If you think we've missed anything, let us know in the comments section. Our next episode will be in a month's time, so make sure you subscribe so you get notified. Until then, keep challenging yourself.